After 5 games, it is easy to determine that nothing is going to come easy for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Not wins at home, and especially not wins on the road. After Thursday night's 26-23 loss to the Tennessee Titans, the Steelers are 0-3 on the road for 2012. And as I have written many times before, evaluating a team on the road always provides the most accurate evaluation. The Steelers went to Nashville hoping to find their first win on the road, but what they found were more problems and concerns about their team. The defense appears thank you for trying verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. To be much slower and unable to control the line of scrimmage. And the offensive line continues to have problems keeping everyone healthy. The biggest problem that jumps out when evaluating the Steelers is their lack of speed on defense. Against the Titans, they missed Clamor Woodley coming off the edge, and they missed Troy Polamalu. More specifically, they missed the Polamalu from 2 years ago, not the current one. Polamalu is not the same player he once was, and it is clear he cannot impact the game in the same manner. The Steelers thank you for trying verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. Also badly missed defensive lineman Aaron Smith, the dominating run stopper who allowed them to control the line of scrimmage. Without him, they cannot shut down the run as evidenced by allowing Chris Johnson 19 carries, 91 yards to look like his old self. For the Steelers defense to maximize their scheme, they must dominate the run game. Their scheme requires the run to be handled by the front 7 and then their pass rushers have to take over the game. If the Steelers have to rely on their secondary to just pure cover, they are in thank you for trying verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. Deep trouble. Right now, they are not explosive in their pass rush, which is showing their vulnerability in the coverage units. Where do the Steelers go from here? Their first challenge is to get healthy. They also need improved play from some of their players, specifically left guard Willie Cullen, who seems unable to block anyone without holding. On defense, they have to get a handle on the run game and get more pressure on the quarterback from their outside rushers. Getting these problems fixed is a start, but they also need to figure out thank you for trying verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. Out how their offense can complement their defense, slowing the game down and becoming more effective in the red zone. With Ben Roethlisberger leading the team, it is possible. But he will have to have an MVP-type season the next 11 games if the Steelers are going to be viewed as a potential Super Bowl team. 10 thoughts around the NFL. 1. Taking nothing away from New York Jets cornerback Antonio Cromartie's coverage last week of Houston Texans wide receiver Andre Johnson, but Johnson does not look like the same player. During the preseason, thank you for trying verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. I did not make Johnson a blue-chip player, downgrading him to red, but I'm not even sure he's that anymore. Johnson cannot run, burst or make sharp cuts, which has been the case since his hamstring injury. 2. Speaking of Cromartie, he might have been right when he said he was the second-best wideout on the Jets. His out-of-bounds grab on the deep pass against Houston was sensational. Not many receivers in the league could make that catch. 3. Tony Romo was being the ultimate team player when he said this week that thank you for trying verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. Wide receiver Des Bryant is making progress and maturing. These remarks are amazing considering Bryant's inability to handle audibles or adjust quickly on the fly during the game, which then limits the Cowboys' passing attack. Bryant runs most of his routes at the same depth and never has the entire passing tree at his disposal because the Cowboys' offensive staff is concerned he will make a mistake. For all of his talent, Bryant's lack of understanding the offense makes it hard for Dallas to utilize his talents. 4. Andrew Luck has been as good as advertised. The thank you for trying verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. Indianapolis Colts rookie quarterback's ability to handle the nuances of offense that coordinator Bruce Arians has given him is astonishing. Luck never seems to be hindered by the volume of offense that he has to process. 5. If the Denver Broncos expect to make a deep run in the playoffs, they will need Elvis Dumervil to play much better than he did last week against the New England Patriots, in both the run and pass. 6. Last season, Oakland Raiders running back Darren McFadden was injured and missed substantial time. This season, he thank you for trying verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. Is healthy but does not look like the same back. He is averaging just 3.5 yards per carry and does not appear to have the same explosive skills. Oakland's offensive line is not the best, but McFadden needs to take over games if the Raiders are going to be a factor in the AFC West. 7. When Kansas City Chiefs quarterback Brady Quinn came into last week's game after Matt Castle's injury, there appeared to be a sense of urgency by the offense. Quinn will get the start in Week 6 and a chance to revitalize his "thank you for trying" verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. Career if he is able to revitalize the Chiefs' passing game that needs some help. 8. The Detroit Lions are hopeful that safety Louis Delmas will be back this week against the Philadelphia Eagles. Delmas is a huge part of the Lions' defense, and his physical play is needed to help this struggling unit. This is a huge game as the Lions embark on a 2-game road trip that will determine their season. The Lions need Delmas and running back Michael Leschauer to have